Hi, welcome to Special Olympics Chicago here at 2021 evening at the reception at the Chicago Old Post Office. I'm here now with Matt Gorski. Hello. We'll take you a tour around the Chicago Old Post Office here.
We got a lot of good food over here. Got a lot and really good sports over here as well, like floor hockey, mini golf, bocce ball. He'll be highlighting many important events like the 2022 National Games, and we be also highlighting the Athlete Leadership Council, which will be here to kind of highlight important events along with the GAN TV crew as well. So we're going to take you around the tour, see what it's all about.
Hi, I'm here with Colleen Altman. Colleen, what do you play for? What do you play right now?
So what I play right now is shooting on the goal, and then that is part of the floor hockey.
How's it feel to be at the athlete reception tonight?
I love it.
So I noticed you're doing some really nice goaltending. How's it feel to be seeing those goals?
Oh, I love goals.
Nice. What is your favorite sport you can be in Special Olympics?
I repeated swimming, floor hockey, and swimming.
Nice. Yeah, I love doing swimming, floor hockey, and powerlifting as well. I probably see a couple events. Yeah, it's pretty fun.
How do you like the Special Olympics reception? Can you tell me?
I like it very well. I like coming out and supporting the athletes, get to know everybody, have fun, and just being myself.
Man, how you make some of which ones did you make?
Well, I made pumpkin pie.
Cookies did you bake?
Apple pie!
Nice. I'll have to try that. That sounds pretty good.
I'm so happy that we are here together tonight, in person, in this beautifully renovated, newly remodeled facility. I hope that you are having a great time. I know I am. And a big reason why tonight is so fun is that we get a chance to see what the Special Olympics Chicago athletes have been up to this past year. I hope everyone has had the opportunity to speak with our athletes that are here tonight and compete against them in bocce, football, floor hockey, golf, and other activities we have stationed around the room. I hope you enjoy their artwork and taste the great desserts they've learned to make with Farm Taste. We're here tonight to celebrate our athletes, but we couldn't have supported them to the extent that we do if it were not for people like you. It is because of your generosity and the generosity of our partners that we are able to provide programming to 7,500 Special Olympics Chicago athletes who compete at 27 parks and 150 Chicago public schools. Tonight, though, we're going to give an extra special thank you to our honorees who have worked tirelessly through the years for Special Olympics Chicago athletes. Our first honoree is the Chicago Fire Department. A department that plays a major role in the success of our largest event of the year, the Chicago Polar Plunge. For over 22 years, the Chicago Fire Department has been instrumental in ensuring a safe experience for all Chicago Polar Plunge participants and supporters. The Chicago Polar Plunge has grown exponentially over the last decade and now attracts more than 4,000 people to plunge in Lake Michigan in March. The Chicago Fire Department supports the plunge with emergency management services, on the ground, as well as dive teams and in-water safety monitoring to ensure a safe and positive experience for all participants. The Chicago Fire Department also has a history of supporting Special Olympics Chicago through the years, including the formation of a dedicated Chicago Polar Plunge team of firefighters, fundraising for various events, and volunteering at our spring game competitions. Presenting the award to Fire Commissioner Annette Nance Holt is Special Olympics athletes William Tang, who is also the captain of Team Tang, one of our largest Chicago Polar Plunge teams.
Congratulations, Nance Holt.
Thank you. Thank you. My new friend, William. Hold that for me. So, good evening. Thank you, William. You're welcome. Throughout my career as a Chicago firefighter, I've had the pleasure of working with many organizations that have changed the lives of others. The Special Olympics is one of those organizations that does exactly that. One of my memories of the Special Olympics was volunteering at a track event a while ago at Eckersall Stadium. It was such a rewarding experience watching the athletes giving their all and receiving their medals and the smiles on their faces. When I was named Fire Commissioner, one of my commitments was to ensure that CFD would continue to support the Special Olympics. The premise of their programs is to enhance physical fitness, motor skills, along with self-confidence, social skills, and encourage family and community support. This was one of my inspirations to start CFD Cares. I started CFD Cares to enhance our relationships with the community and build a bond with other charitable organizations that share the same ideals. I'd like to think that we share a special bond with Special Olympics because we have been an active part of their programming in the Chicago area for so many years. For every winter, about 22 years exactly, it has been a common sight to see Chicago Fire Department rescue divers out there in the water supporting the annual Polar Plunge held at North Avenue Beach. And trust me, we will be there again next March. In addition, our members and their families participate in various Special Olympics functions throughout the year, such as volunteering, fundraising, and being plungers and support for their own family members. I would like to thank the Special Olympics for recognizing the Chicago Fire Department this evening, and I look forward to our continued relationship in making a difference. Thank you for all you.
There is a group that was formed in 1993. It's called One for the Kids. And it was a group of guys from the southwest side. They wanted to do something to make a difference in the lives of children. And one of the they work with a number of charities, but one of the charities they picked 28 years ago was Special Olympics. Since then, they've done a golf outing every year for us. They do the curveball, which is a thing like this. And we're one of the recipients of that. And every year they've been involved as volunteers and organizing a big team for the Polar Plunge. And they are probably one of the best long-term partners we've had. They've raised over $500,000. And I just would like to thank them for everything they do and all the positive things for the children. Tim O'Malley is here. He's the president. Tim, come on up.
On behalf of our board members here, in the entire One for the Kids organization, I want to say we are so honored to get this award. This is so very cool for us. This work that this organization here today does is so important, and we are thrilled to be able to support your efforts.
Little guys in front.
There you go. And we've been honored to be able to be doing this for 28 years. I know you're probably thinking, these guys aren't that old, but 28 years. So we'd also like to congratulate the Chicago Fire Department and Representative Hurley. Very well done. And finally, thanks to Ed. Thank you for this awesome award. And how about a big round of applause for all the athletes that make this so worth it. Thank you and have a great night.
Our final honoree tonight is someone that has been a friend of Special Olympics for as long as actually before she was elected. as state representative, and that's Fran Hurley. Fran has been a tireless advocate for people with disabilities since she went to Springfield, and actually even before then. She's been an avid supporter of Special Olympics. Even before she was elected, she was always involved with the polar plunge and the Special Olympics. She is the state representative from the 35th District in Chicago. She works very closely. She has a lot of her other I should have got all their names. There's a number of representatives here and senators. Is Billy Cunningham here? I'm not sure if Bill Cunningham's here, but these guys have been so good to Special Olympics. Fran has introduced groundbreaking legislation on the behalf of people with disabilities. There was a law until just recently in Illinois, once you hit 22, your 22nd birthday, you had to get out of school. You were basically thrown out. Didn't matter what school you were at, your schooling was over. She passed a law with the help of the governor and everybody else to make sure that the kids at least would be able to stay till the end of the year. And we're doing some things with after 22, but Fran broke the ice along with her partners down in Springfield, and we really appreciate that. She's also just recently worked with the governor's office to, there's a school over at Queen of Peace over near St. Lawrence High School. It's called Arrow School, right? And it's a building, and they've raised a ton of money, like $25 million, and it's going to be a school for children with special needs. And we want to thank her for that. And especially we want to thank her for a couple of things she's done for us. One was the lottery bill. You could buy a lottery ticket, and we get a cut of that, and Fran spearheaded that, and we really appreciate what she has done there. And she also, the big thing was last year, she got us $10 million down in Springfield. And when you have 7,500 athletes, it can make such a difference in their lives. You know, we do a lot of fundraising things, but when you get something like that, it's like our ship has come in. It's like the Queen Mary. So we really appreciate everything you've done, Fran. Keep up the good work. And presenting your award, these are two of our athletes, the Barrazas, and they're just great. So.
Skinny mentioned that I was involved before I was elected. I really don't know when my involvement with Special Olympics started. It kind of seamlessly has just been woven into my life. I live next door to Mount Greenwood Park, which has one of the best special rep programs ever. I'm prejudiced, but Lisa Mulcrone, she's awesome, and she does a great job up there. I've also been nudged and encouraged to do crazy things like jump in the lake. Last year we were at a parking lot at Mount Greenwood School getting dunked to support Special Olympics, so that was fun. And they made me run a 5K when I'm not a runner, so thank you for all of that. I do want to thank all the athletes that I've watched, and I've seen them attend all these events. Some of them, Tommy Shimoda, Tommy Kerrigan, Nate Simon, Mike Smith, William Tang, Nick Lorenz, Charlie Kettering, Danny Fahey, Matt O'Laughlin, and Danny Cranston. I know them all well, and I've just been so impressed by their diligence and their competitiveness and their all-around just spirit. I'm very honored to be part of the Special Olympics family. I do want to thank all the members of the General Assembly who have supported the legislation, and then my friends and my co-moderate caucus people who are here in the audience, Representative Manley, Representative Zaleski, Rep. Angie, Kelly Burke is supposed to be here, John D'Amico, he just quit the General Assembly, but I want to thank him too. And just, they're the ones that we asked for the $10 million for Special Olympics, Special Children's Charity, and we got it. So thank you to them, and it truly does take a village. Thanks, guys.
Tonight, I am proud to introduce the woman whose leadership makes this all possible, and who herself is one of last year's honorees. Ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Lori Lightfoot, Mayor of Chicago.
Thank you, Carolyn, for that introduction and for everything that you do for Special Olympics. Ladies and gentlemen, I will not take much of your time because I recognize when I'm standing between you, food and drink are going to win out every time. But I want to say thank you so much for everything that you do to support Special Olympics and Special Olympics charities. I'm proud to stand with other elected city officials to celebrate the Special Olympics of Chicago and special children's charities. This is what Chicago truly is about. When we talk about diversity and inclusion, of course we must include our kids of special needs and the work that is done every single day by so many champions of our kids in this community. Special Olympics plays a special part in the fabric of our city. You know that Special Olympics began here in Chicago. And we ignited, and we should be proud of that history because we ignited a movement from that now is across the world and really uplifts these incredible athletes in every country across the globe. But it started here in Chicago. The first Olympic Games also spurred the creation of special children's charities in 1969, who would further the mission of the Special Olympics. These organizations are not just about athletic events, but a symbol of inclusion and diversity in our city and across the globe. It helps us celebrate these athletes who long have been denied dignity for far too long. We right that wrong every single day that we uplift and support these athletes and their families and give them a positive opportunity to really showcase their incredible talents. These events, if you've ever been to one, you know what I'm going to say. They capture the human spirit that ignites the best of who we are. Throughout my time as mayor, I've worked to create a city that is truly more inclusive and supports everyone in their pursuit of their God-given potential. It's a mission that the Special Olympics share as they promote, foster, and encourage physical and mental health improvement for children and adults with intellectual disabilities. I'm honored to celebrate these organizations and their mission tonight, and I'm so grateful that many of the athletes are with us tonight. It reminds us of why we are here, why we support these athletes, why we support the mission of Special Olympics and special children's charities. I'd like to acknowledge tonight's honorees and particularly lift up the Chicago Fire Department for their support and advocacy on behalf of our athletes. Now, with that, I am excited to see the showcase of our athletes and to hear more about the programs that they're participating in. Last but not least, I hope you're going to join me in the polar plunge next year. I've been planning my outfit for a long time. I want to see you out there. And if you're not going to be out there, don't forget to write a check to support the great work that's being done to support these incredible children and adults. Thank you very much. Have a great night.
I'm here with Carter Sanders with the Social Olympics evening reception. How's it feel to be part of the Athlete Leadership Club, Connor?
It felt good. It helps me do more than what I've did in the past.
And in what ways have you given in the past, and what ways have you given in Athlete Leadership Club?
Beyond my park, interacting with people beyond my park, like outside my park, a wide network, having more privileges, more opportunities.
Yeah, that's really important in Special Olympics, especially as you get like outside the normal, like outside your comfort zone. So that's really important. So I'm really glad to be here as well. What sports do you compete in?
The one I mostly do are track and field, swimming, bocce, snowshoeing, golf, bowling. I also do some of the team sports. I recently did a flag football competition in Pekin, Illinois. We got back from there about a week and a half ago.
Wow, that's pretty good. Good luck with your recent sports, and well, it's pretty fun to be here.
And as I close up, I have one goal in mind, and that is to qualify for the U.S. Special Olympics Games.
Yeah. So, what sport do you want to compete in?
Anything as long as I qualify, because that is my goal, and to work hard to it. And I plan to be a part of Special Olympics until the day I die.
Nice. Well, that's a very good support. Well, I appreciate your well support. Thanks for the interview, and have fun at the evening reception tonight.
You too. Thank you.
I'm here with Tim Levere. Tim, how do you like the reception tonight so far?
William, this is what we love. We absolutely love it. It's for the greatest cause in the world, Special Olympics, for the children, and I'm thrilled to be here with my entire staff from Soldier Field. Good to see you as always. You know, William's actually the general manager of Soldier Field, not me. He's the guy who runs the building.
So how long have I been doing this for you, Tim?
You and I have known each other. Let's see, I've been running Soldier Field for 20 years now. It's longer than that, William. Between Polar Plunge, Soldier Field, Special Olympics opening ceremonies, you name it. Well, I bet we've known each other 25, 30 years now.
That's a great sign, Tim. I like it there.
You're such a great spokesperson for this. We really appreciate everything you do.
I agree. Thank you, Tim.
Thanks, William.
I am so lucky to work with Special Olympics and all the athletes. It's so great to have people like you here, Matt. And we're so lucky to have so many friends of Special Olympics. We're very excited about tonight because this is a new venue and a new place to do a party, and it's so beautiful, and everything is just great.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate your support. I've been in Special Olympics for a long time, and it's really nice to have much support from good people.
And what's great about it, Matt, is we raise a lot of money so the athletes, the 7,500 athletes, can do all the things that they do. And it makes such a difference in their lives. And now we're coming out of the COVID, so now we can get back to doing all the stuff outside and that we have to do, and all the stuff inside. But so I just want to thank everybody for coming here tonight. It's an amazing night, and a lot of great people are here. So we thank them for their generosity.
Thank you. Well, that's your honor for tonight. Enjoy the evening reception, and let's have some fun. So how does it feel like to be the honoree for the evening reception?
It's such an honor. Again, I've been surrounded by Special Olympics people that work there and compete there, and my friends, and it's just, it's the best thing I think I've ever received. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you for all your support. It really helps the athletes do a lot. They even learn outside the classroom and learn outside. It's really important. So what's your favorite part about supporting athletes in the Special Olympics?
My favorite part is just watching the athletes compete and the smile on your faces and everything else when they're done and when they get the medals hung around their neck. It's just yeah.
Yeah, it's really, it feels good.
Yeah.
It feels good.
I've been down in ISU before watching the athletes compete down there, and I've seen the torch run and stuff like that. Everything that the athletes do and the supporters do for Special Olympics, they do really well. Polar plunge, everything.
Yeah, I've been down there as well, and it's really fun to watch. I participated.
Have you not jumped in yet?
I have. It's cold.
It is cold. And I do want to thank all my co-workers at the General Assembly, because you said, with money for the athletes and stuff. They were very helpful and supportive, and they are of all the Special Olympics bills that we have in Springfield. So we got to thank them too. I can't do it by myself.
Yeah, that's really important. Without them, we won't be here. We won't be here where we're at today. So, thank you very much.
Thank you, man.
for supporting Special Children's Charity. Have a nice night. I see you at the studio. So long.